fits. Nearest camera, off the back of Hardy Ains, a
Jean Dessay and other leaders of haute couture have labored long and lovingly to make you ladies refer to a current number as that old rag. You'll just have to go shopping, which will please everybody. Well, almost everybody. But then what does a man know about these things? Oh, before I forget, black is the color, the dresses are longer, fringe is rife, and tweed is flourishing. Don't ask me why, I'm only quoting the experts.
Well, Dior had been a designer in Paris during the war, and when he opened his house in 1947, nobody really knew the impact his first collection was going to have. But it was clear from the moment the first model stepped onto the catwalk that this was a quite different collection. He brought together many of the elements that had been in the air. For example, there had been a tendency towards longer, fuller skirts towards the end of the war. But what Dior did was he brought all these different elements together: the sloping shoulders, the cinched in waist, the long full skirts. He changed the accessories, he made hats smaller and neater, and he changed the sort of clumpy wedges to neat court shoes. So Dior really caught the mood of the moment, and his clothes are very romantic, and they presented a great alternative to the military wartime fashions. The look was particularly shocking to Britain and America, who'd adhered to fabric restrictions and austerity regulations. It was provocative because it demanded an enormous amount of fabric, more than anybody could really afford. But on the other hand, from the French perspective, this new fashion did stimulate fabric sales, and this of course helped the French economy. And very soon, London learned that the new look could work for them, and the Board of Trade eventually allowed it. The development of couture in London was very, very important to the British economy. In 1942, the British fashion designers grouped together and formed an alliance, and this group was called the Incorporated Society of London Fashion Designers. And what was important was that they were emulating the union system of the French couture, which protected and publicised the activities of London couturiers. And so you have a small group constituted mainly of couturiers in London who focused on tailoring, but also you had Norman Hartnell, who designed state gowns for the Queen and Princess Margaret.